Good evening and welcome to Aussie King's Cross Tonight. I'm Colin. Fletcher and I are sitting here having a coffee after going to Melt's Mixed Bag Cabaret of Spoken Word. What did you think of it, Fletcher?
Oh, g'day there, it's Fletcher here. Yeah, we went to a multimedia night. It was like a poetry night. It was entertaining, it was good. It's always different on live show than, say, montage on YouTube. Content on the montage is different. But it is grounded by performances with didgeridoo and the resonance of it and having the audience involvement. Live performance with some new multimedia is always different to just say YouTube.
It's a sign of a growing sort of influence and culture in King's Cross, where a few months ago when we first went to open mic night at Dean's, and it was about the only creative thing that was happening around here. And then we had Favela did the Wednesday night thing where they had bands and that type of thing. Now we've got Melt doing this mixed bag, which is a collection of different cabarets and themes. And it seems like people are looking for something a bit more than poker machines and jugs of beer when they go out, which I find interesting.
But it is really interesting that since we've been uploading, King's Cross is going through an entertainment revolution. The Empire Hotel, which used to just Fox races, is now doing live music. And behind the Coca-Cola sign there's a venue which is now also doing live music. We haven't gone there yet, that's mainly jazz. Must go there one time.
Brendan Hand pub in Surrey Hills is having a poetry night on Tuesday night, which I believe some of the people from Mixed Bag Tonight will be attending. Something to offer an alternative to half-price movies at Hoyt's.
It's really interesting, isn't it, that Bohemia is coming back here just when you least expect it. We were thinking of doing something in one of the venues of multimedia, and that is integrating some YouTube stuff on the background and performing and interacting with our channels on YouTube, sort of like a YouTube night. But for God's sakes, don't invite the partners or the establishment. But something fun and innovative in like a situation for creative people.
And I think also while I'm on here, it's a bit of a different point, but I'd like to apologise to Sydney Swann. He's probably put up his video about the Fiddler on the Roof debacle in Townsville, and Barry and I are feeling bad, and we did work up a bit of a bar tab, and there was a bit of an incident at the local hotel, and we feel Sydney, in total innocence and credibility, was a victim of circumstance, guilt by association, and that wasn't fair. So sorry, Sydney.
Well, I did tell him not to go to Townsville, and I warned him, but what did he do? I mean, it's not nice being chased by a chook, but no. Anyway.
And you tried to warn me that, you know, Barry is good at what he does, and I guess I am too, but really we weren't designed to carry a big star like George Newhouse in a production. We bit off more than we could chew, and so we're sort of feeling a bit crestfallen, a bit, you know, humbled by the experience. We apologise to the people of Townsville too. So.
There's some really wonderful people in Townsville. I used to live in Cairns, and I've got nothing against the townies. They're great. They're down to earth. The Cairns people are a lot of fun. No. Doesn't he look sexy without his beard and with his haircut? He looks so much younger.
Thank you. It's kind of my attempt at rejuvenation, and it was probably inspired by the fact Doctor Who was coming on. Doctor Who regenerates, and well, this is the best I could do at the $12 barber, but you know.
We're really celebrating that Doctor Who. We're Doctor Who mad, as you know, and at last I thought the Aztec calendar was going to end before Australia finally got Doctor Who, but we got it. And starting with the Titanic, with Kylie Minogue, and Australia is obviously very excited to see our own budgie up there. And I have a strange feeling ABC will probably repeat it because they didn't promote it. It was a week early. Isn't that very naughty of the ABC?
And I think that is well put, Fletcher, that they didn't promote it. And the old Doctor Who and Star Trek fans get a rough deal in this country. Like Channel 9 profits from Star Trek and puts it on 11 o'clock at night, and we don't get it promoted. And the ABC, it's a mainstay. The old Doctors,
I think Auntie is up to her old tricks. They will put it back, and they'll say from public demand, because there are so, you know what Doctor Who freaks are like, where they're worse than Trekkies. They'll be ringing them up, and people who missed out will be saying, bring it back, we missed out. and they'll be freaking furious. And I think the ABC's already anticipated. I bet it's on next Saturday.
I bet it's like CIA disinformation, like the Black Ops do something to, Mister, this is my second chance. Yeah, maybe Auntie is playing a trick on us. She's a cunning old devil.
I've subscribed to the ABC as well. You probably see Cybergirl up on my main screen, and I've got my Silver Sun fan club. I don't like kids' show at all.
No.
It's a sci-fi.
No.
They are Australian sci-fi, and I really support the ABC. We, bring back some sci-fi, even if they are kids' show. Well, what the hell? I mean, it's a sci-fi. I mean, it'd be nicer if we had some adult stuff. It's a start. Fund the ABC. Watching Kevin Rudd. Yeah, I hope they do bring it back for those who missed Kylie and the Titanic and follow the BBC in England.
Yeah. We followed England into Gallipoli and it just never got any better. Just like to say hi to my friends at The Chaser. We'd like to interview you about the APEC incident on Aussie King's Cross tonight.
And now's the time, because Sydney is about to be caged again for the Pope. And I know that the Sydney City Council is most annoyed. Being caged, we're most annoyed. And I know the gay community is having an anti-Pope march. I know the Greens are not getting involved because they're not an anti-Catholic party, and I don't think Labor is either.
No.
But we're just annoyed that Sydney is being caged again, just like APEC.
Yeah.
The organisation is shit. And stop treating Sydney like we're a zoo. We're not a zoo. I mean, there must be a better way of organising it.
Well, it makes you wonder if we're going to have to wait until we've got a gay premier instead of a Catholic premier, not to be walled in, like a scene
like
from
a really
the movie
bad
Q.
camera with a really bad red light. It's just like
Yeah, it is a bit.
the gay world rules. I mean, it's like fucking pathetic, isn't it?
Yeah.